Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the unconventional attorney, the owner of CMS Law Firm. Today, I want to talk to you about Q4 thoughts or advice, I think. Q4 advice, fourth quarter advice. Before I do that, though, I want to remind you, if you are not signed up for the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, then you are missing out. Every week, I send you some goodness, some thoughts, some motivation, some strategy, sort of whatever's at the top of my mind is what I'm sharing with you. These are things that I don't share really anywhere else, and you don't want to miss them because they're free. To get a hold of that, you can go to theunconventionalattorney.com/newsletter. Super simple, super easy. Just do it. Okay? All right. So today is September 30th, 2021. This is the last day of the third quarter of 2021. At the end of these quarters, I like to do two things. I like to both look back on what this last quarter was like. I also like to look ahead at what the fourth quarter is going to bring. And I like to do that in very specific ways. Obviously, a lot of people will look at the last quarter from a monetary perspective, and they'll look to the fourth quarter, to the next quarter, also in a monetary perspective. Did I make X dollars? Did I do increase revenue by X percent? Did I do whatever? And that's fine. I think that should be done in some respects. But for me, one of the things that I'm looking at, one of the things that I am always judging or evaluating is, did I do the things that I said I was going to do at the beginning of the quarter? Did I get those things done? And the answer is not always yes. Sometimes the answer is yes. If I did, that's wonderful. If I did not, then I ask another secondary question. The secondary question I ask is sort of why not? And within that context, it becomes a question of did I not do these things because of some fear-based thing or some time-based thing, or maybe just not adequately seeing the field, like not adequately understanding how much time it was going to take to do those things that I wanted to do, or, and this is a question that a lot of you are sort of afraid to answer, or do I actually just not want to do those things that I say that I'm doing? Like some people just don't want to own a huge law firm. Some people don't need or want to make a tremendous amount of money. They would rather have the time freedom to be able to do what they want, to work with the clients that they have, to do work that they love, those kinds of things. So those two questions really need to be asked, I think, at the end of every quarter, looking back. Hopefully, you have written down your goals, what your Q3 goals were, to see if you met them. And hopefully, by the way, you look at them more often than just at the beginning of the quarter and the end of the quarter. Because if you don't, you're not going to know where you're going, and you're not going to know if you are getting there. So that would be the first query that I would get. Then, based on those answers, I would look to Q4, and I would again pick a couple things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish, and lay out a basic plan for getting those things done, with the specific intention of not taking on too many things in one quarter. For me, for example, I can tell you the goal for this quarter for me is to hire another estate planning attorney, to hire another paralegal, and to move into another market. Okay, that's a huge. Okay, so all three of those things are pretty big. The way that I'm doing them, I think, is going to be doable. It's feasible. I've already started doing a little bit of the work on that. But you want to look ahead to the next quarter, and you want to see the things that you're going to do. The reason that I'm doing those things is because is not necessarily because it will make me more money. Because in the short term, I think it will probably actually cost me some money. There's some investment that comes with that. But with that investment is going to be the opportunity to get further along to where I want to be, which is to have less day-to-day things going on. Right now I have full days of just potential client meetings, back to back to back, like 8, 9, 10 potential client meetings in a day. And I'm trying to get away from that so I can focus on the business, I can focus on the team, I can focus on all of those things, the experience, I can focus on all of those things. So that's what I'm really sort of looking for in the fourth quarter. The question that I would ask for you is, what is the thing that's closest in front of you that you can eliminate the fastest or add to the fastest? And those are the things that I work on for the quarter. The other thing that I would do going into this Q4, and this is some of the things that we'll be doing at our live meeting, which is tomorrow. I'm about to leave, get on a plane, go to Vegas for literally in an hour. The other thing I like to do at the start of Q4 is to look ahead at 2022. And I like to look ahead at 2022 in the sense of envisioning what the end of 2022 looks like. Okay, where am I right now? Where do I want to be in another year? What do I want that life to look like? And then you can start to, again, create that life, build that life. Every quarter, you do things that get you where you need to go. Every month, you get things that get you where you need to go. Every day, you get things that get you where you need to go. And then you look up, and you're there. So those are some of the things that I would be focusing on. I would be thinking about when it comes to Q4. If you, hopefully you're already doing that as part of your sort of your daily or monthly or quarterly practice. If you're not, then do it. Make a huge difference for you to know where you're going and to be able to get there. Okay, so that is it. As always, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know someone needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you have a question or comment, let me know. I will answer it. And if you are not subscribed to the world's greatest law firm owner newsletter of all time, you can do so by going to theunconventionalattorney.com/newsletter. All right, that is it. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the unconventional attorney. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Oh, sorry. That's my tagline for the firm. I do that every time. In any event, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.